Hello! Hi, my name's Tad Sare, and I'm an animation teaching artist. Today, we're going to explore visual trickery as we make something called a lenticular image, or a two-way image. This video is part of the Kennedy Center Education's online collection, Teaching Artists Present, where teaching artists from all over the country lead arts activities that you can enjoy from the comfort of your own home. Let's begin! What does visual trickery mean? Have you ever heard of an optical illusion? It's like a magic trick with your drawings. In fact, that's what animation is. Animators use many drawings to bring their characters to life. Here are some examples of animation toys that use visual trickery or optical illusions to tell a story. This is a thaumatrope. It has two images, one on each side of this disc. And when we spin it, the two images become one. This is a zoetrope. It has a long strip of sequential images that's placed inside a drum. The drum has eye slots for you to view the animation from the outside. Give it a spin and you get the illusion of motion. A lenticular image can have multiple images appear when you move it. Our two-way image works the same way. Move it around to see the images from all sides. It's hidden and then revealed. Ta-da! Like magic. To complete this project, we're going to use a few supplies that you probably already have at home. They are paper. Any printing, copying, or drawing paper will do. You could even use lined notebook paper. A pencil, or anything to draw with. An eraser. Scissors. Glue. Markers, colored pencils, anything to color with. And tape. Feel free to stop this video and grab your supplies. Start the video when you're ready to continue. To begin, we're going to take that piece of paper and fold it in half, hamburger style. Use your finger to crease the paper and smooth it out. When you open it back up, you can use that creased line as a guide to cut your paper in half. Now you have two pieces of paper of equal size. Take one of the pieces of paper you've just cut and fold it in half, hamburger style again. Use the same method. Use the crease as a guide to cut this piece of paper in half. Now you have three pieces of paper. The long strip of paper will be our support or backing for our lenticular image. The other two pieces of paper will be our drawings. About that support or backing for our lenticular image, we're going to take this long strip of paper and fold it into an accordion or a fan. First, fold it in half, hamburger style. Open it back up, take one side and fold it towards the center line. Open it up and now do the same thing again with the new crease. Now we've created a thin strip to use as a guide as we fold back and forth to create our accordion or fan. When you've finished, it should look something like this. We can draw anything we want for our two images. We just have to make sure that we draw them big and bold. I'm going to draw a banana on one of my pieces of paper. Happy and delicious. On the other piece of paper, I'll draw an empty banana peel, a little sad and flimsy. Can you see a story? When I juxtapose these two images together, side by side, I see a before and after. It looks like I ate my banana. What story will you tell with your drawings? Now I have two big, bold drawings. Let's prepare them for the lenticular image by folding and cutting. I'll take my first drawing and fold it in half, this time hot dog style. When I open it back up, I'll take one side and fold it towards the center crease. Do the same thing to the other side. Now my drawing is folded into 4 equal parts. Now I'm ready to cut. I'm going to use the fold as a guide to cut my drawing into thin strips. Be sure to keep them together and off to the side. They will eventually be glued to our accordion or fan. Let's do the same thing with our second drawing, folding and cutting. Moving from left to right, we'll be gluing down alternating strips of your drawings onto the accordion or fan. I'm going to begin with the first strip, furthest left on my first drawing. Place glue on the back, and now position that strip on the first part, furthest left of our accordion. Gently press it down so it sticks in place. We take the first strip furthest left in our second drawing, add glue to the back, and then position it on the second part of our accordion, right next to our first strip, like so. This is what we mean by alternating. We'll be going back and forth, alternating strips from your first drawing and your second drawing to fill out the rest of the accordion. Pressing firmly to make sure the strips stay on the accordion. And for the final touches, we'll be placing tape loops on the back side of our accordion or fan so that we can place it onto another piece of paper, so we can place it on the fridge or the wall. Take short pieces of tape, loop it around your finger so it sticks to itself. I'm using 6 tape loops, but feel free to use as many as it takes to secure it in place. As best you can, center the accordion or fan onto the piece of paper. Press down gently but firmly to secure it in place. And now you have a lenticular image to share with your friends and family. Ta-da! Like magic. There we go. We did it. We made a lenticular image. And with the confidence and know-how to make this, we can do so much more. What other stories are out there that we can tell? Can we change up materials? For instance, you can use magazines and calendars and even mail advertisements to create new images. And just remember, this is one artwork that uses visual trickery to fool the eye and tell a story. Remember my animation toys from earlier? It's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much out there to explore and discover. What else do you want to do? Good luck, artists!